Good evening. So I'm just heading out. It is 9 o'clock. We're just going to go out and have a look round for some foxes on some local farms. A few of the farmers have been complaining that they've got a few foxes about, so we're going to go and see what we can find. It's a nice evening tonight. I've got the Havoc 223 with the TL35 thermal scope on it. There's one right there. Yeah. Right. Let's go and see what we've got. I'm pretty chuffed with this, if I'm honest. Let's have a look, see. We've got one. We've got two. Right next to each other. Pretty happy with that. So I've just got back from shooting. Don't think it was going to go very well to begin with. Wasn't really seeing a lot. I was seeing a lot of deer. Saw a really nice buck actually. But just wasn't seeing a lot of foxes. And then I found one, but it just didn't want to come in. I was squeaking it. It just did not want to come in, and it was just not a safe shot. So I stayed watching that one for a bit, but couldn't get it to move, wasn't interested. So I had a look on another patch of ground. As I got there, actually, there was one really close, probably about 15 yards, but it heard me and ran off. Went over to the next field. Wasn't anything in there initially, but I stayed there and squeaked for a little bit. And then one came out in the next field on from where I was stood, just over the hedge. I managed to get that one. Win-win. Carried on squeaking for a bit, and a couple minutes, if that, another one came out and walked up to it, to the one that I'd shot, and was about to sniff it, and I managed to bag that one. Annoyingly, I'd stopped recording at that point, so I've got the first one that I shot, but I didn't get the second one. Stayed and squeaked for another minute or two, and I could see one coming down the woodland. It's like a big bank in the woods to the right, so I was waiting for that one to come out in the field. But before that one came out, one came round to my right. Managed to bag that one. 3 stood in one field. It was literally the space of about 5 to 10 minutes, so I'm pretty happy with that. The 2 that I got over the hedge on the bank was about 100 yards, and then the one to the right was 158. So yeah, I'm dead chuffed with that. That was with the Havoc 223, infiray TL35, and the infiray EH35 spotter. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with that scope, to be honest. I was really sceptical when I got it because I'd never used thermal before. I'd had a day and night scope and night vision, but I'd never used a thermal, so it was a little bit weird to begin with. but the more I've got used to it, it's brilliant. Really, really enjoying it. Gun's working well. So yeah, happy night. Wasn't going to go out tonight. Glad I did now.